and no. Sometimes and no, right?
Oh, wait.
You got it?
This her business?
Employee vets?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So today we're going to talk about lots about strategy and research, okay? And when you're talking about sales and business development, you've got to know who you're looking to do business with, why, and then you want to start creating strategies around that in particular. Okay, this is going to help you define your market even more so that you have some direction when making your calls and connecting. We're also going to talk about the introduction and asking the right questions. Okay, because we don't do cold calling, we do warm calling. Warm calling is knowing your client or knowing the person that you're calling prior, getting some research on them to be able to have real conversations with them, you know, and not sound like a telemarketer or a spammer, which none of us like that for ourselves, nor do we want that, nor is the person that we're calling going to like that as well. The only way we know how to assist people is by asking the right questions. The introduction gets you to the door, but it'll be your questions that will get you in the door. We don't want to just get to the door. Building the relationship, this should be your number one main goal because people do business with people they like. Hiring managers are not only hiring managers today, but they will be hiring managers somewhere else some other day. They also may need someone that they trust to put them there, and that person should always be you. So today we're going to be looking at the basics of all three tasks, showing you how to master each task, and we're going to hopefully practice it here. We didn't get to practice yesterday, but we'll see how it goes today. And by the end of the day, you should feel good about how to work in your niche recruiting and staffing agency business. So first things first, the big thing that I want you to remember, two things. I don't even know where to put this. Okay. So y'all hear me say this 1,000 times. You want to focus on the needs of the employer. Okay? And sometimes that need is not always recruitment and staffing initially. Now that sounds interesting. Sometimes it's not always recruitment and staffing. It is your job to focus on the needs of the employers. What do you want? What do you need? Okay? You'll hear me say 1,000 times that you can have 10,000 job orders, but you don't have the pipeline to put in those job orders, then you're no good to that company. Not in a real sense. Okay? We're seeing a live example of that right now, right? Okay. So I want to ask a question. What do you think the needs of employers are in relation to staffing and recruiting? Why do they need to work with staffing agencies? Why should they work with staffing agencies? Why do we want them to work with staffing agencies? What are the benefits of them working with a staffing agency?
Well, they can reduce the amount they have to pay out.
Okay. So reduce the amount to pay out. Pay out of what?
Salaries.
Okay.
Reduce that.
How are they doing that?
In most cases, they don't have to pay like insurance and benefits along that lines, so they can in turn pay the employees a reduced rate.
Okay, I like it. What else?
The strategy that I've come up with my business is that my focus for the companies is to reduce their time so they can focus on running their business. And so to reduce their time, to reduce, I want to say their cost. A lot of companies right now are not wanting to use these big companies because they're costing too much towards their bill rates and doing business with them. So a lot of them want our services, but they do want it at an economical rate.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the other one. That's pretty much it from what I'm seeing.
Okay, so reduce time, reduce money and costs. What else? Why else do you think that a company would want to use a staffing agency? I'm going to list one here, and it's another one that's important. But what about flexibility?
What do you mean by that?
If I'm going to do these classes, I should learn how to spell, don't you think? Well, flexibility. There, a lot of companies think about contract to hire, the concept, or temp to hire, the concept. You know, if you look at what's going on with this project, you need people now for one day. You know, who do you call? A staffing agency. You typically call a commercial staffing agency for numbers that large, and not that niche professional services, which is where he is. But again, that was, in my opinion, his era, because that's not within his niche. Okay. And I'm going to keep saying that over and over again to just drill that in your heads, that you want to stay within your niche, or to outsource it to someone who, you know, that handles that particular niche. So you want to keep companies staffed. You know, they need to be staffed when fully staffed, right? And sometimes it's for short term, it's an hour, a day, a week, a month. But flexibility is being able to have staff when you want them, when they need them. And how does that, let me put this on here, when they need them. Okay, and I want to say have staff, and then you can say fully staffed. Okay, so that's important, to be fully staffed. But as a staffing agency, how does that, we have more benefits here. How else are you assisting them? What are we missing on this list? We're saving them time, we're saving them money, we're assisting them with flexibility. What else do companies need from staffing agencies?
Sometimes training.
Training is also another piece. Training, that's not what I'm looking for, but that's excellent. That's an excellent answer. I wish I had gift cards. I'll get some at lunch.
Is it quality of candidates?
Quality is also another one. I'm surprised y'all not saying the main piece. If you were an employer and you needed staff, you need that staff
Right now.
fast. Come on. Yes, speed.
Okay, right now.
Speed, you did. Fast. I said fast. Right now. Put that too. Fast.
Right now.
Right now. Speed. Now, how are you able to give companies, employees fast right now and speed? What do you need to have?
Pipeline.
Pipeline. Oh man, I love it. Good morning.
Good morning.
We were trying to call you. Nobody had your number.
Really?
Really?
Oh, well, I have to fix that.
Yes.
I gave it
He
to
left it. So, and I put pipeline, but we really want to call it, and I'll put that back in parentheses, but just having a strong access to talent, we want to say, that they may not otherwise have, okay? Strong pipeline. How else are you a benefit? For any of you guys who have my book, you guys have the upper hand.
Oh shit, I can't do my
Uh-oh.
I didn't read it today. I read it yesterday.
You have the upper hand if you have the book.
The one you got.
No, the manual.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can pull it up on my.
Look at it. That's what I like. That's what I like.
Well,
I would say increase their sales, grow their business. You say how we benefit to the employer.
Mm-hmm.
We grow their business.
How do we grow their business?
By getting them a qualified candidate that is, fits their need, that by matching the proper candidate.
Okay, I'll take that. How about we say business growth through partnership?
Yes.
Okay, because the idea is, and this is really one of the things that I wanted to add. There's one more thing that I want to add, but it's one more thing that through partnership. because ultimately we are, what's the word that I wrote this word down as I really like this word. Where's this word? Experts, job market experts. We provide strategy. Okay? Super duper important. I'm glad you brought that up. I think that was great. I just included everything in. The final one I'm going to just give to you guys. What about we eliminate worry, headaches, stress, all of these things? They're trying to figure these things out. It ultimately leads to what? We help them sleep better at night. We help them look good to their boss, right? So we eliminate worries. Stress, headaches. We help them look good.